Hi everybody, this is a Warhammer Fantasy game of my Orcs up against some Dwarves. I know from now this is gonna be a tough game as we roll for terrain, and on his side we got a Dwarf Brewhouse. This is gonna mean all his units are gonna be unbreakable for the whole game, which is bad. Well, we're playing Blood and Glory, and my opponent formation from right is 30 Hammerers with inside a Immortal Lord. His Lord has got a 1+ rerollable armor save and a 4+ war save. Then a Runesmith and a BSB. Then he's got 30 Great Weapon Warriors with another Runesmith. They are inside the brew house, that's why you cannot see them. Well, actually, he didn't fill them inside a building, they get inside during his first turn. Then he's got 30 Slayers. In the back, he has 2 Grudge Throwers, or however they called, and a cannon. Every war machine he's got is fully pimped with runes, and finally, on the very left, he has 20 Rangers with crossbows. On my side, I have 2 blocks of 8 Trolls, 3 units of Night Goblins, 2 of them they got Fanatics, then 2 Doom Divers, Manglers, 5 Spider Riders, and 10 Wolf Riders led by Gitila the Hunter, which is a Goblin special character. First turn comes to Dwarves and Warriors, as I said, right into the house. In shooting phase he targets the Arachnrock Spider with the cannon, but he rolls a 1 to wound. Then the Grudge Throwers Skyroughs and the Rangers manage to put 2 wounds on Troll. Orcs first turn, everything move forward and the Arachnrock goes right in the Ranger's face and Wolves get to the flank. Spider Riders run into the right flank. In magic phase I go 6 dice for Foot of Gork and it comes with irresistible force, ends up killing 21 Hammerers, which is really awesome. The miscast only make the wizard suffer a wound, I can say a good trade. In shooting I managed to get 5 rangers with, Gitila's arrows, and both the Doom Divers scatter. Dwarf's second turn, he almost stays still where he is. He tried to shoot the hell to my Ragnarok, which luckily survived with just 1 wound left. Orc's second turn, Gitila and his wolves fails animosity and have to charge into the Rangers. Not big deal, and the big spider goes with them. The trolls charge successfully on both Slayers and Hammerers, and a Mangler Swig goes through those Hammerers, leaving on the table just 3 of them. The common group and the characters, of course. An easy fight for those 8 trolls. In magic phase he stabbed me with a Spellbreaker and I miss everything I got with shooting. In combat, the Arachnrock kills 5 or 6 Rangers before being killed himself, and Wolf Riders do the rest. The Rangers broke and the Wolves rammed them down. On the other side, Trolls on right killed the last 3 Hammerers and puked to death his BSB. And now my opponent is now down to 4 morale points. The Slayers lose 10 guys but killed 3 of my Trolls in return. Dwarves turn 3, as he still doesn't move and one of his Grudge Throwers aim for the head of Gitila, and I roll a1 for my Lookout Sir. It seems those loyal Wolf Riders don't really fancy to sacrifice to save their leader. Well, fair enough, they Goblins. Then, like a true sportsman, my opponent rolled a 1 to wound. Impressive. The other war machines erased the Mangler and the Spiders, which were in front of them. Combat goes on, the Slayers kill another 2 trolls, and in the other fight nothing really happened. Orcs turn 3. The Wolves charge on the first Grudge Throwers, and I have the other Mangler going through my trolls and his characters as well, as I need to get rid of them as soon as I can. 2 trolls die, and so does the Runesmith. The Dwarf Lord himself take a wound, which is something. Nothing in magic, and I use my Doom Divers to put 2 wounds on his cannon. In combat, GTL's wolves put only 1 wound on the War Machine, they take the steadfast check on 9, and he rolls 10. Great. Can't overrun, but you know, the first War Machine is gone. Slayers this turn fluff all the attacks, and the Trolls only suffer 1 wound. The Dwarf Lord, on the other side, saves all the pukes with his mighty 4+ war save. Dwarves turn 4, finally the warriors get out of the building, but they trigger 3 fanatics and 6 dwarfs die. With his cannon, he grape shot the mangler nearby, but he only caused 1 wound. The grudge throwers hit the right side goblin archers, killing something like 13, 14, no big deal. And the bloody fight on the left sees 2 trolls still alive against 4 slayers. The other trolls managed to put the 2nd wound on his lord, and now he's down to 1. Orcs turn 4. The wolves rush into the cannon, and 1 fanatic comes back to kill, 3 more dwarf warriors. The other 2, I believe they killed themselves. The Mangler Squig goes into a forest, which turned out to be an enchanted one, and my Squig suffered d6 strength 4 hits, and he died on the spot. My characters moved to the units of few goblins on right, just to be safe. In magic, the Orc's signature spell kills 4 more warriors. My shooting goes on them as well, so the warriors are now down to 12 models. In combat, GTL's wolves smash the cannon and overrun just 1 inch too short to get, to the last war machine. These layers killed 1 more troll and survived this round of combat, taking no casualties. Then, finally, my pukes on the Dwarf Lord killed the guy, and he is now down to 2 morale points, so he broke and I win the game. We then decide to go on, because we still have some spare time. Dwarf turn 5. The trapped 12 warriors charge the archers on the left, but this makes the other archers' units release their fanatics. All of them pass through the 50 goblin with spears, killing 9 and landing in front of the dwarves. 6d6 hits, strength 5, ends up being enough to obliterate the entire unit. The grudge throwers tries to hit my general face, but this time the lookout sword works and just some goblins die. The slayers manage to kill the last troll and turn happily to face their death. Orcs turn 5. The wolf riders charges stone throwers, and the trolls go on the 4 slayers. I skip magic and shooting. In combat, all the dwarves are blown up from the table. This is a good victory to the orcs, and I am glad to say that Gitila the Hunter got 760 points by himself. Hope you enjoyed the battle, and bye.